Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to take you on a journey through the rise and fall of the Yellowstone Dutton Ranch, a timeline of the Dutton family saga from 1883 to 1923. The Duttons are the protagonists of the hit TV series Yellowstone and its prequels 1883 and 1923, which depict their struggles and triumphs as they carve out their legacy in the American West. In this video, we will meet the founders of the ranch, James and Margaret Dutton, their children Elsa and John, their descendants John I.V. and his children Lee, Jamie, Beth, and Case, and many other characters who influenced their fate. We will also witness the challenges they faced from outlaws, Native Americans, corporations, governments, and even their own family members. So buckle up and get ready for an epic adventure through the Dutton family tree. Body. Divide the video into three main sections: 1883, 1923, and Yellowstone. In each section, provide a chronological summary of the key events and developments that occurred in that period, focusing on the main characters and their relationships, conflicts, motivations, and actions. Use relevant clips, images, quotes, or facts from the sources to illustrate your points. For example, let's start with 1883, the prequel series that tells the origin story of the Dutton family. In this series, we meet James and Margaret Dutton, a Tennessee farmer and his wife who decide to leave their home and join a wagon train heading west in search of a better life. Along with them are their children Elsa and John, James's sister Claire, and Claire's daughter Mary Abel. On their journey, they encounter many dangers and hardships, such as bandits, storms, diseases, hunger, and hostile Native Americans. They also make some friends and allies, such as She Brennan, a former soldier who leads the wagon train, Thomas Rainwater, a half-white, half-Native American agent who helps them negotiate with the tribes, Sam Walker, a Comanche warrior who falls in love with Elsa, Ennis Porter, a cowboy who also courts Elsa. Before continue, I request you to subscribe our channel and press on the bell icon button for new videos notifications on time. Elsa, Joseph Smith Jr., a Mormon prophet who offers them refuge, and many others. One of the most tragic events in this period is the death of Elsa Dutton, who is shot by an arrow during an attack on the wagon train. Elsa is a spirited and adventurous young woman who dreams of becoming a cowgirl and living freely in the West. She has a complicated love life as she is torn between Sam Walker, who saves her life and claims her as his wife, Ennis Porter, who proposes to her and promises her happiness, and John Dutton I, her brother, who secretly harbors feelings for her. Elsa dies in her father's arms on a hill overlooking a valley in Montana. In her honor, James decides to settle his family there and establish what will become the Yellowstone Dutton Ranch. The next section is 1923, the second prequel series, which follows John Dutton I, the son of James and Margaret, as he tries to expand and protect his ranch in the Roaring Twenties. John is a ruthless and ambitious man who will stop at nothing to secure his legacy. He has four sons: John I, his eldest, James, his favorite, Spencer, his rebel, and Lee, his youngest. He also has a daughter named Margaret, after his mother, who is married to Frank Randall, a wealthy banker. John faces many enemies and threats in this period, such as Eli Mills, a corrupt politician who wants to take over his land, Malcolm Beck, a powerful businessman who wants to build a dam on his river, Thomas Rainwater Hugh, the son of Thomas Rainwater I and leader of the Broken Rock Reservation, Dan Jenkins, a rival rancher who wants to sabotage his cattle business, Wade Morrow, a former ranch hand who holds a grudge against him, Ginny Herdstrom, a young outlaw who joins his ranch as part of a deal with the sheriff, Monica Long, a Native American woman who falls in love with Lee, Rip Wheeler, a loyal but troubled cowboy who works for him, Beth Dutton, the daughter of John II and granddaughter of John I, Case Dutton, the son of Spencer and grandson of John I, Jamie Dutton, an orphaned boy who is adopted by John I, Tate Dutton, the son of Case and Monica and great-grandson of John I, etc. One of the most pivotal events in this period is the death of John Dutton I, who is killed by Eli Mills in a shootout at his ranch. John I is a controversial and influential figure who has many enemies and allies. He is respected and feared by his family, friends, and foes. He is also a visionary and a pioneer who transforms his ranch into a modern and prosperous enterprise. He leaves behind a legacy that will shape the future of his family and the region. The final section is Yellowstone, the main series, which centers on John Dutton I.E., the son of James and grandson of John I, as he struggles to maintain control of his ranch in the present day. John Ai is an aging and ailing patriarch who has 4 children. Lee, his eldest and heir. Jamie, his adopted son and lawyer. Beth, his daughter and financial advisor. And Case, his youngest and former Navy SEAL. He also has a grandson named Tate, the son of Case and Monica. John Ai faces many challenges and conflicts in this period, such as Robert Long, the leader of the Broken Rock Reservation and Monica's brother. Malcolm Beck, the brother of Malcolm Beck from 1923 and a casino mogul who wants to destroy his ranch. Dan Jenkins, the same rival rancher from 1923 who wants to develop his land. Work Morris, a hedge fund manager who wants to buy his water rights. Willa Hayes, a CEO who wants to take over his company. Garrett Randall, the biological father of Jamie who wants to overthrow him, etc. One of the most dramatic events in this period is the assassination attempt on John Ai and his children, who are targeted by unknown assailants at the end of Season 3. John Ai is shot by a roadside gunman while helping a stranded motorist. Lee is killed by an explosion at his office. Beth is injured by a bomb sent to her workplace. Case is attacked by gunmen at his office. Their fates are left unknown until Season 4, which reveals that they all survived except for Lee. The identity and motive of the attackers are also revealed to be Garrett Randall and Work Morris, who conspired to eliminate the Duttons and take over their ranch. Conclusion: wrap up the video by summarizing the main points and themes of the Dutton family saga. Highlight the achievements and failures, the strengths and weaknesses, the joys and sorrows, the loves and hates, the hopes and fears, etc. of the Duttons throughout their history. Give your opinion or analysis on what makes them such compelling and complex characters and what lessons or messages they convey to the viewers. Thank them for watching, invite them to comment, like, share, or subscribe, and tease your next video topic. For example, so that was the rise and fall of the Yellowstone Dutton Ranch, a timeline of the Dutton family saga from 1883 to 1923. As you can see, the Duttons are a fascinating and formidable family who have shaped and been shaped by the history of the American West. They are not perfect or heroic, but rather flawed and human. They have done good and bad things, they have loved and hated each other, they have fought and sacrificed for their land and legacy. They represent the spirit of the frontier, the struggle for survival, the clash of cultures, the quest for power, the price of loyalty, etc. They are characters that we can relate to, admire, despise, or sympathize with. They are characters that make us think, feel, laugh, cry, or cheer. They are characters that keep us hooked on their stories.